Okay, this is my topic today. Uh, are, are you really suffering? When you find you confront your experience in the situation that you don't like, but you have to confront it. You have to be patient. You don't like, you don't have to find it. Or sometimes you feel like I want to have that, I want to be success, but you not reach to the state of success or huh? And you found like the problem in your life, somebody cheat you, somebody you get a broken heart. Mhm. You feel suffer, but sometimes when you talk to other people, when you see other people, you might see your friend, the other people around you, or they feel like the problem that you found is piece of cake, just piece of cake to solve. Piece of cake. So it means you are suffering, your problem will not be others' problem. So you have a question, why do I have to suffer with the problem that probably not a problem? Do I why my problem is not their problem? Why they feel like my problem was something like, oh, something easy, piece of cake to change. So ask to see yourself that your suffering that you have, this is a real suffering, or it's just like the uh temporary feeling. As I said, did you really suffer unhappy, sadness, or just like temporary feeling? So that just can ask yourself. I have the question. I ask the question. This is because sometimes when you ask yourself, that am I suffering? Am I really suffer? Sometimes when you try to get an answer, you feel like it's neither. Sometimes you cannot say yes or no. You can neither say yes or no. Yes, I'm suffering, but mm, not that much. Probably not that much. Just boring. But you feel like then if you say no, sometimes you can't say no because um I probably happy, but I don't like. I want to change. I want to like it's kind of like boring, not happy, not so suffering, not so suffering. Neither to say. So it means what I gonna say that mean sometimes I feel like suffering. That you say I'm suffering. I'm got the sadness. Okay, got like you're I got a unhappy. That is just only n- the negative feeling, negative emotion, negative impact to yourself that come to attack to you and then it go. Then it come and it go. Come and go. So if you understand then that suffering can change, can be changed. So now why you still stuck, feel stay in the feeling, stuck yourself with the feeling of suffering. Because the suffering can reduce you to just see it and understand it, then find a way to get through the suffering. Neither to say yes or no, because when you feel suffering, try to figure it out, understand it, you will find a way to reduce your suffering or unhappy or sadness um, or trauma or depression. So needless to say that, like, why sometimes we can say yes or no. You see the child, child. This I compared your feeling with the child. If they fall, they get hurt by something, get hurt, they fall down, get hurt, or somebody talk to them bad, and the parents not follow them, not follow on what he wants. So they might be like so child, they cannot speak yet. They cannot speak yet, so they express the feeling of sadness by crying, crying to show themselves. But once when they're crying, you show the toys or thing that he love, somebody can his face can change from crying to smiling. So this is a suffering. Do you suffer? Why is change always change? See yourself, understand yourself. If you like when you feel so upset, so unhappy, feel stuff, sadness. But once you talk to somebody and then you get it good advice, you became better, feel better. Oh, sometimes, oh, understand. Oh, I I am suffering with a small problem. Why I didn't see the solution at first. So it means the suffering can be, I can say, I mean, can be like, I mean, suffering in your daily life, suffering that you found here in the daily life. I mean, this is very be the temporary, temporary feeling, temporary problem, temporary emotion. Yeah, like the boys, the same. Uh, but once you are when you feel suffer in any problem, even though it is very small problem, how you feel like burning, like the world is burning, but the fire is burning your mind, burning your mind. That is because of that time. That time your mind was controlled by negative feeling, negative emotion, negative anything that made you feel suffer. You can't see the solution of life. You can't see because your mind was covered by the sadness, by any by the bad feeling, emotion, or by the situation that you don't like, by any by defilement to be contaminated with a fire. It's burning yourself, burning your body, burning your mind. You are suffer. You are surrounded by fire of suffer. That is, but if that is in the mind that will suffer, but if you can try to try to lead your mind away from being controlled by fire, controlled by the sadness or suffering. You will see when you get more experience, you confront with the same problem again. That means the problem will not be your problem anymore because you know how to solve it. So that's why the the idea of this topic, I mean that the idea of this topic, I want to point that your problem that found right now has a solution. Has a solution. You can't see right now, but let's think, stop, still yourself, be away from the problem, or you may get advice from others. You will find solution. If you still stuck yourself with a problem, you will not be able to find a solution. Okay. So that ask yourself the feeling and learn yourself. So how can we eliminate suffering? How can we eliminate or get rid of all suffering? From the basic level, I from my experience to eliminate suffering, sometimes stop thinking, stop yourself, stop to involve with the suffering by stopping. I mean, you feel nervous, tense, stop, think about the problem, try to leave yourself away for a while from the problem that you have. May go to take a rest, take a shower, be relaxed yourself until your mind clear. Then when you come to look at your suffering or the problem again, you see, okay, I can help the solution. I can see the solution. I will see because your mind take away, and then you can see the problem in many dimensions. You can see in many dimensions. You see things around from the problem to eliminate. This would help to eliminate every suffering, every problem as a solution. Now, that's from my experience. But in the Buddhist way, what is what did it say about the suffering? The Buddha say, understand to resolve yourself, to eliminate the suffering by understanding the Four Noble Truths. Four Noble Truths of Buddhism. What are Four Noble Truths? In what are the Four Noble Truths to solve the problem? So, the truth of past, truth of the past to end the problem. It means you understand that everything in the world lives in suffering. Now we are suffering. Understand the suffering that you found, that you have, that you feel, you don't like anything is more. Like you're poor, you feel you suffer about you are very poor. If you feel about you don't like this friend, but you have to stay with them, you understand the your feeling first, understand. Then now that we'll try what cause of the problem, try to see. This is a logic thought. Try to find the truth of suffering, truth. Then we will start to think about how to end the problem, and then and then and then we then try to find a solution. We call it the Noble Eightfold Path, but the Noble Eightfold Path it is for the utmost level of to find enlightenment, to get rid of all suffering in the world. So this is the basic level by the Buddhism. That mean, but the idea of the topic today mean you feel suffering, you are suffer, but we try to recover yourself. Suffering will not, it's not a feeling that stay with you all the way. We will not stay with you permanent. It can go on. You understand it. When you find in a suffer situation that you don't like, not be stuck, not be sad, but try to get through it. Get through for the problem. This is my idea for asking yourself, are you really suffering? And thank you very much for Wisdom Talk today.